Good evening, everybody. Todd Miller Productions, and High Sierra Lacrosse League bringing you tonight's game. The Reed Raiders are taking on the Manogue Miners. Getting ready to start here. Possession Miners start off this game. Stolen by the Raiders, brings up to midfield. Bad pass, heads towards the side and going to go out. Manogue, minor ball. Passes up to midfield. Crosses midfield. Comes some heavy traffic. Another bad pass picked up by the Raiders. Nope. Now it's the minor ball. Passes it back to the goalie. Tries to get everybody reset. Goalie clears it. And scores. Oh, I guess not. Must have hit the side of the net. Miners cross midfield. Ball goes out. Reed ball. Bad pass. Works its way up to midfield. Ball's loose. Go. And minor ball. Comes across midfield. Tries to set somebody up. Didn't work. Reed goalie clears it out. Back up to midfield. Picked up by the Raiders. Minor goalie has it. Nice little spin move right there. Tries to get something set up. Could not handle it. Ball's loose. Picked up by the Raiders. Does a big lobbing pass to midfield. Comes up to the crease, sets somebody up, and could not handle it. Gets rebound and saved by the goalie. Goalie clears it to midfield. Here we come with a fast break, one-on-one, shoots, and deflected by the goalie. Working up to midfield, Raiders cross midfield. Come to the outside, they're gonna work up towards the crease, work behind the crease, come around the corner, shoots, and guess not. Timeout Manogue. And with that, we'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. So coming in tonight's game, Reed is sitting at 0-4. The Miners are sitting at 2-4. Earlier tonight, McQueen was playing Spanish Springs, and I know at the half Spanish Springs was off. I don't know what the final score was at the half. It was 9-4 over McQueen. Spanish Springs leading. Waiting for my updater to let me know. Here we go, getting out of the timeout. Bet 7:33 into the first. Reed's had two decent shots so far on goal, just gone just to the bit outside. Manogue minor ball. Got some pressure, clears it back to the goalie. Ball goes out. Raider ball. Oh, tries to squeeze one in there. Just a little too much traffic. Ball goes over to the Miners. Tries to clear it out. Just nobody there. Ball's ball's picked up by the Raiders. And then picked up by the Miners, who toss it out. That's going to go back to the Raiders. Miners trying to get set up here. Works his way to the top. Oh, and loses the ball. Picked up by the Raiders. Come charging across midfield. Ball gets knocked loose. Picked up by the Miner goalie. Miners cross midfield with it. Ooh, knocked it right out of his hands. Raider ball. Stolen by the Miners, comes up, open, shoots and goes just a bit outside. It's going to stay with the Miners. Miners trying to get things set back up. Shoots and scores. Number 23. Let's see that again. Shoots and scores. Number Max Porter with a shot from about 10 yards out. Gives Manogue Miners a 1-0 lead. 4:18 left in the first. Possession Miners. Comes towards the top of the crease and tries to shoot and just got hit right when he's letting go. So the ball just kind of turned into a little lob. Goalie picked it up, throws it to midfield. Ball gets knocked out, and it's going to go to the Miners. Comes to the top of the crease, sets somebody up, shoots in, scores. Number 7. What a beautiful assist, too. Let's see that again. Comes to the top of the crease, sets somebody up, shoots in, scores. Number 7. What a beautiful assist. Jack Woodhead with his first score of the night puts the Miners up 2-0. Reed takes a timeout with 3:26 left in the first. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Todd Miller of Todd Miller Productions in the High Sierra Lacrosse League. Bringing you tonight's game, Manogue Miners against the Reed Raiders. Manogue up 2-0 right now. 3:26 left in the first. Possession Miners. Makes a couple spin moves, gets pushed back. Ball is loose. No, not anymore. Miners have it. Thought about taking it to the backside, works up, shoots, and that goes just a couple of feet high. Stays with the Miners. Miners getting something set up here. Work back to the top. Ball's loose, and it's going to, nope, doesn't bounce out. They were able to save it. Miners pick it back up. Works his way to the crease. Ball gets knocked out. Got a little scrum going for the ball. Raiders come away with it. Oh, tried to pass it to the goalie and stole. Oh, tried to get him set up. Did not work. Ball is loose again. Raiders pick it up. And turnover goes to the Miners. And that ball just goes sailing out of off the field. It's going to be Raider ball. Raiders cross midfield with it. Little spin move right there. Another one. Trying to work his way to the crease. Decides to pass it off. Sets him up. Oh, could not handle it. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Miners and gets knocked out again, but recovered. Toss it off to the goalie. Almost got snagged. Goalie clears it up towards midfield. Flag down. Probably a slash call would be my guess, but don't count me on that one. Shoots and stopped by the goalie. That is going to put the Miners a man up. Foul is on number 32 of the Raiders. Of which I do not have a number for on my list. Oh, high pass. Goes sailing across midfield. Picked up by the Raiders. At the end of one. 2-0 Miners over the Reed Raiders. We'll be back in just a second, folks. Welcome back, everybody. Todd Miller of Todd Miller Productions and High Sierra Lacrosse League. Bring you tonight's game, the Manogue Miners versus the Reed Raiders. So far it's 2-0 Manogue. 2 scores tonight. Jack Woodhead with one and Max Porter with the other shots for tonight. Reed has had quite a few decent shots. Nothing has gone in for him yet. So here we go on to the second. All right, here we go at the face-off. Possession Miners. Come around to the backside. Trying to get some guys in position. Got one up close to the crease. Tries. Goes out to the top. Ooh, bad pass. Goes shoots just high. It's going to go over to the Raiders. Oh, I guess not. I guess they're going to say that was they're keeping that one of the Miners. Miners working to the top. Looks like he's going to try to come in towards the crease. Tries to split two. The ball gets knocked out. Holding against the Raiders. Shoots and tries to just thread it in from an angle, and that just didn't have that much room. Picks the ball back up. Ball is loose, rolling towards the side, and goes out. Goes over to the Raiders. Runs into some traffic. Looks like he got tripped up. There's the flag. Number 28 of Manogue, Jamison Helu with the penalty. That's going to put the Raiders up for a little bit here. Able to save it right before it goes out. Getting some pressure. Passes it to the backside. Comes around on the crease, sets somebody up, and just decided not to go with it and backed back out. Passes it to the top. Ball's loose, picked up by the Miners. Comes to midfield. Sets him up. Could not handle it. Ball's loose, picked up by the Raiders. Almost to midfield. Miners are able to scoop it up, bring it back towards the Raider goal. Sets him up, shoots, and goes just outside. Little bounce shot. lower left side of the goal, just about under a foot on the outside. Miners getting reset here. Lost his footing a little bit, recovered. Toss it to the backside. Does a little switch move, set. Oh, almost had a perfect shot. Could not handle it. Raiders come away with the ball. Little errant pass there goes out. The ball's going to go over to the Miners with 8:28 left in this opening half. Looks like we're back to even. Manogue brings it across midfield. Pass to the top. Oh, and that goes way high. I think that one's out in the parking lot. And you don't want that hitting a car. It'll definitely break a window, leave a dent. Ball's going to go over. It's going to stay with the Miners. Shoots and scores. Number 1. Let's see that again. Shoots and scores. Number 1. Let's see that again. Mr. Kayan Schnar with his first goal of the night. So with 8:01 left, it takes the Miners to 3, Raiders 0. Possession Miners. Shoots and scores right above the shoulders. Number 7. See that again. Shoots and scores right above the shoulders. Number 7. Mr. Jack Woodhead with his second goal tonight. That one was just above the shoulders of the Raider goalie. Puts them up 4-0. Miners. 7:41 left in the second. Possession Miners comes across midfield. Comes around the crease, tries to pass it off. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Does he got it? Oh, right on the edge. Clears it to midfield. Raiders got it. They're going to, ooh, a little hit there. Ball's loose. Ball goes out. It's going to stay with the Miners. Or possession Miners. Passes it up to the top. Miners trying to get something set up. Comes up towards the crease, shoots, and that was just a bit inside, about 3 feet. Raider ball. Passes it off to the goalie, who clears it to midfield. Ball crosses field. Raiders coming up one-on-one. Shoots and scores! Let's see that again. Raiders coming up one-on-one. Shoots and scores! Let's see that again. Number 11, Peter Bertolino. Bertolino. If I remember right, the other night he had quite a few goals too when they were playing Damani Ranch. He had about 4 in the fourth quarter. Puts the Raiders up on the board, 4-1. Possession Raiders. Pass it to midfield. Ball rolls out. It's going to stay with the Miners. Crosses midfield. Ball gets knocked loose, quickly picked back up again. Comes in for the shot and off the top corner of the goalpost. Raiders get it, clear it to midfield. Raiders trying to give time for everybody else to catch up. Everybody's getting in position. Stays with the Raiders. Stolen by the Miners. Cross midfield with it. Pass. Oh, could not handle it. Recovered by the Miners. Sets up and scores. Let's see that again. Number 1. Recovered by the Miners. Sets up and scores. Let's see that again. Mr. Kayan Schnarr with his second goal of the night. So that puts the Miners at 5-1 with 4:41 left in the half. Possession Miners. Bring it across midfield. Little speed going on here. Oh, sets him up, and that one goes just outside. Comes around the crease. Working their way back towards the top. Shoots and deflected by the goalie to the outside. Thought about the long ball, decided against it, gets caught up some traffic, winds up and deflected by the goalie again. Rebound, and that one scores. Number 3, let's see that again. And deflected by the goalie again. Rebound, and that one scores. Number 3, let's see that again. Mr. Jax Peretti with his first goal of the night gives Manogue a 6-1 lead over the Reed Raiders. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. 3:40 left in the first half. Manogue Miners 6, Reed Raiders 1. Top scorers so far, Kane Schnarr with 2 and Woodhead also with 2. Then we have possession Miners. Comes up to the crease, sets up, and deflected off to the outside by the Raider goalie. Shoots, and that one just goes just across the face of the goal. It was trying to do a quick little side shot there. It's going to stay with the Miners. Comes around the crease. Tries to send out. Oh, and gets tapped right before he gets that shot off. Ball stays with the Miners. Shoots and goes just inside. Stays with the Miners. 2:33 left in this first half. Sets him up and scores. Number 7. Let's see that again. And a beautiful assist. Sets him up and scores. Number 7. Let's see that again. And a Jack Woodhead with his third score of the night, and Max Porter with a beautiful assist there to set him up. 7-1 Miners. Ball goes to the Miners. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, gets set up and scores upper corner. Let's see that again. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, gets set up and scores upper corner. Let's see. what a recovery by Mr. Woodhead to quickly pick that ball up and just snap it in the upper right corner of that goal. Beautiful shot. With that, it's 8-1 Miners over the Raiders. That quickly puts Mr. Woodhead with 4 goals tonight. 2 of them in the last minute. Possession Miners. Comes around the crease, drops the ball, picks it back up, comes around the crease again, passes it out, shoots and scores. See that again. Drops the ball, picks it back up, comes around the crease again, passes it out, shoots and scores. Jack Woodhead with his 5th goal of the night. 3 of them basically within the past, well, let's say minute and a half, if not less. Minute 29 left in the half. Score is now 9-1 Manogue over the Raiders. Miners over the Raiders, excuse me. I think they're going to call push on the Raiders on that one, so it goes over to the Miners. Possession Miner. Just about a minute left in the half. Flag down. Oh, and that goes way high. I believe it's a slash call on number 5. Casey Hadlin with the penalty. That's going to put the Miners a man up here for probably the last of the half. Sets him up. Oh, could not handle it. Ball's loose. Picked up by the goalie, who clears it to midfield. Tries to set him up. Could not handle the pass. Ball is loose. Over towards the sideline. Miners able to keep it in. Then it goes out. Ball goes over to the Raiders. 8 seconds. Sets up and goes just to the inside. Excuse me. 3 seconds left on the clock. And that's it for the first half. So at that, 9-1. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready to start the second half here. There we go. Score is 9-1. Manogue Miners over the Reed Raiders. Their big scorer tonight so far has been Jack Woodhead with 5 goals. Trying to get something set up here. Goes to the backside. Up to the front. Ooh, and that looks like it went off the goalpost. Miners able to recover it. Trying to set somebody up. Goes back to the back. Ball up to the crease. Oh, and I lost it. There it is. We got a foul on number 22 of the Raiders. Carson Miller. Ooh. Nice save by the goalie there. Kind of missed the shot. I'm sorry. Clears it back to the goalie. Tosses it up to midfield. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Raiders. Shoots and saved by the goalie, who then passes it back up to midfield. Raiders get it. Ball's rolling towards the edge. He's able to save it before it goes out. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. I did not hear who called it, but with that, we'll be right back. And with that quick timeout, we're back. 10 minutes left in the third. 9-1 Manogue Miners over the Reed Raiders. Well, the other night, Reed was playing Damani. Got hit a couple times in the face there. Ooh, there's a couple flags down. Looks like it's going to be against number 28 of the Miners, Jameson Helu. That's going to put the Raiders up for a little bit. But as I was saying, the Raiders are playing the Damani Mustangs the other night and started off the first quarter pretty strong. Excuse me. Ball's rolling out, trying to save it, and he does. Damani kind of ran away with it in the second and third, but the fourth quarter, Reed made a strong comeback. Made some great shots. Not enough to win the game, but enough to make it interesting. Peter Bertolino was the main scorer of that game. He lit it up the fourth quarter. I think he had like 4 or 5, if I remember right. Ball's loose. And that's going to be another penalty against the Miners. Number 17, I think it was. Max Kiker, I believe. So that puts Raiders up two guys right now for at least a little bit. See if they can capitalize on this. Comes in, thought about it, ball gets knocked loose. Reed able to recover it. Comes around to the top of the crease, works his way out. Ball gets knocked out. Looks like it was recovered again by oh, wow, and I missed that one. I'm sorry. Beautiful shot by number 5. Let's see how much of it I did get. Ball gets knocked out. Looks like it was recovered again by oh, wow, and I missed that one. I'm sorry. Beautiful shot by number 5. Let's. Casey Hanlon with his first shot of the night brings it to 9-2. Miners. Yeah, a little tongue-tied there. Possession Miners. We are back to even now. Does a little toss in the air. Trying to work his way in. Decides to back out. Works his way towards the crease. Passes it to the backside. Sets him up. And stopped by the goalie. Miners get the ball back. Get reset. Works his way towards the crease. Backs out. Oh, intercepted by the Raiders and knocked back out by the Miners. Low pass, couldn't handle it. Wow, he did a little baseball slide there to save the ball. Comes up to the crease, passes it off. Oh, could not handle it. He had a wide open shot. Back to the top. Shoots from out, from about 15 yards out. The goalie was able to deflect it. Comes in, tries to do a little backward shot. Did not work. Got it recovered and tried to shoot again. That one went just high. Sets him up, shoots, and stopped. Ball comes out. Miners able to recover it. Shoots. And that one goes just a bit inside. Minor ball. 5:11 left in the third. Comes around to the top, shoots and scores. Let's see that again. Comes around to the top, shoots and scores. And I hope I don't get this right. I mean, excuse me, I hope I don't get this wrong. Nico Hoffens, I hope I'm reading that right, with his first goal of the night to make it 10-2. Ball still loose. Possession Miners. Pass it off to the goalie. Clears it out to midfield. Ball crosses midfield. Comes in with some speed, sets up, and that just goes just a bit. Goes across the face of the net. Just didn't have the angle to get in there. Minor ball. Works his way around the crease, turns around, shoots, and deflected by the goalie. Nice save. Ball gets... Ball goes to the Raiders. Turned over to the Miners. Got a little tight little action, sets him up and scores. Let's see that again. Got a little tight little action, sets him up and scores. Let's see that again. I believe that was Nico Hoffens with his second score of the night. Actually, both scores of the second half here. 3:34. Possession Miners, who bring it back across midfield. Bad pass is going to go out. That's going to go over to the Raiders. Raiders bring it across midfield, trying to get set some. I'm having trouble tonight. I apologize. Go back to the top. Works his way in towards the crease, backs out a little bit. Tries to pass the ball. It looks like that's going to go out. That's going to be minor ball. Miners bring it across midfield. Works his way towards the crease, shoots, and that goes just outside, probably by about 4 feet. Minor ball. Sets him up, shoots, and beautiful save by the goalie. Goalie's slowly bringing it out. Oh, bad pass could not be handled. That goes over to the Miners. Minute 47 left in the third. Ooh, deflected off the stick of a Raider. Luckily, Miner was there to recover, and Raider goalie got it. Raiders clear it past midfield. Ball gets knocked loose, picked up by the Miners, who hand it off to the goalie. Goalie clears it out to midfield. Stolen by the Raiders, which gets knocked out. It's going to roll out. It's going to be Miner ball. Ball gets knocked loose. Miners come away with that. Comes around to the crease, shoots, and saved by the goalie again. That's 2 in a row. Clears it out to midfield, working the edge. Miner trying to put him out. Comes back into the inside, comes up to the crease. Thought about shooting for a second, backed out. Ooh, damn. Yeah, there's a flag there. Oh, couldn't handle that one. Raiders got a free play going right here. Oh, and that's going to go out. That's going to... Going to be against the Miners. Number 28. Jameson Helu with the penalty. That's going to put the Raiders a man up. And at the end of 1. Manogue Miners 11, the Reed Raiders 2. We'll be back in just a little bit, folks. Welcome back, everybody, to this final quarter of this game. Manogue Miners 11, Reed Raiders 2. The Raiders are a man up right now. Bring it back out to the top. Raiders trying to get something set up here. Oh, tried to set somebody up, got knocked down, but they're able to recover. Bring it back up towards the crease. Flips around, shoots, and saved by the goalie. Clears it out towards midfield. Ball is on the edge and it's loose. Picked up by the Miners. Tosses it to the backside. Looks like we're back to even now. Sets him up, shoots, and scores. Number 8. Let's see that again. Looks like we're back to even now. Sets him up, shoots, and scores. Number 8. Let's see that again. Dylan Rode with his first goal of the night. Puts the score 12-2. Possession Miners. Shoots and saved by the goalie. Timeout Raiders. With that, we'll be back in just a second. All right, welcome back. I was just looking at the schedule for the rest of the week, and I don't think we're going to have another broadcast game until Friday night when TNT visits Spanish Springs. I mean, we have plenty of varsity games this week, but they're all on flat fields, which is kind of a challenge for me. And plus with the weather that's coming in, works to the top of the crease, try to get something set up, and it was safe, stopped. I don't know if the goalie stopped it, but goalie must have stopped it. He had the ball. But with the weather coming in and stuff, it's supposed to get pretty stormy starting tonight. I'd be surprised if we didn't have a couple. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't have a couple games canceled. Shoots in, deflected by the goalie. Nice save. Couple games out in Fallon, and then we have a game at the Reno High on their field. And after this weekend, I know that thing gets pretty slick when it gets wet. Ball stays with the Miners. And plus, I do most of my broadcast off of, ball's loose. I do most of my broadcast off of cellular. And definitely out at Fallon where they play, the cellular is terrible, so I couldn't guarantee to get a signal out of there. Well, we'll work on making that better. 8:21 left in this matchup. Miner ball. Ball gets knocked loose, picked up. Oh, he was going to try to sneak it in there, and it's got hit out again, so... Oh, he got mugged. Raiders pass it up to midfield. Ball nearly goes out. The Miners come away with it. High little pass here. Bring it across the midfield, come up with full head of steam, shoots in. That goes just a bit inside. Ball's going to stay with the Miners. Comes around the crease, does a little flip move, tries to pass it off. Ball's loose, picked up by the Miners, shoots in. Another save by the Reed goalie. Crosses midfield. Ball gets stolen. Ooh. Ball goes over to the Raiders. I think it's because he put his shoulder down or his head down. Works around towards the backside. Flag down, shoots. Another flag down, another flag down. We got yellow everywhere. Let's see what they walk away with. Looks like the call's going to be on number 14 and number... So Jason Helu and Garrett Payne both in the penalty box. So that puts Reed 2 men up right now. See if they can do anything with this power play. Manogue got all their guys on the inside. Oh, try to set him up. That's going to go out. Ball stays with the Raiders. Just about 6 minutes left in this matchup. Ball goes out, stays with the Raiders. Tried to get into the crease hit. I am just tongue-tied tonight. Goalie comes out with it, throws it up to midfield. Cross midfield. Miners are going to try to kill this penalty. Another flag down. Flag is going to be, excuse me, against the Raiders. So right now the teams are back to even until this penalty gets called off. Shoots and saved by the goalie. And here's the penalty. Penalty is against number 13. There is no 13, so I can't call off a name. So the Miners with the power play right now. He got cocked and ready to go, but that ball popped right out. Goes to the bottom of the crease, tries to set up, shoots, and deflected by the goalie. Tries to set him up, shoots, and scores. Number 1. Let's see that again. Tries to set him up, shoots, and scores. Number 1. Let's see that again. Mr. Kane Schnarr with his third goal of the night makes it 13-2. 4:17 left in this matchup. Shoots, and nice save by the goalie. Miners pick it back up, shoot from way outside, and wow, that was through some heavy traffic. Let's see that again. I didn't even see who shoot. Nice save by the goalie. Miners pick it back up, shoot from way outside, and wow, that was through some heavy traffic. Let's see. I don't know who shot that one. Either number 7 or number 3, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Jack Woodhead again. So that puts it 14-2 with just under 4 minutes left in this matchup. All right, here Here we go with another face-off for tonight. Possession Miners. Ooh, gets knocked out. Picked up by the Raiders. Oh. He's hurt. He's lucky on that one. I don't know. I mean, with it, the way he twisted and slipped on that one, that's a good way to blow your knee out. But he seems to be walking off all right, so maybe just irritated it a bit. So the Raiders have 2 in the box right now. We're in a running clock situation here for the last couple minutes of the game. Minor ball, 2 men up. Try to do a spin around shot, just didn't have the energy on it. Stays with the Miners. 2:30 left in this matchup. Ooh, nice save by the goalie, I think. Nope. Nope, it's going to be another score. Let's see if we got that. Ooh, nice save by the goalie, I think. Nope. Nope, it's going to be another score. Jack Woodhead with his 7th goal of the night. 15-2 Miners. The other lead scorers are Caden Schnarr. He had 3. Nico Hothens had 2. Then after that, we had Jack Peretti with 1, and Max Porter with 1, and Dylan Rode with 1. Possession Miners. And shoots and scores. Let's see again. Oh, Mr. And shoots and scores. Let's see again. Oh, Mr. Woodhead again with his 8th one of the night. So we had, as far as the Raiders go, we had Casey Hanlon with 1 and Peter Bertolino with 1. Just under a minute to go. Ball's loose. 20 seconds. Shoots and scores number 3. Let's see that again. 20 seconds. Shoots and scores number 3. Let's see. And that's it for your game. Final score 17-2. Manogue Miners over the Reed Raiders. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I think our next game is going to be Friday night when Spanish Springs takes on TNT from Truckee North Tahoe. So with that, I want to say this is Todd Meller of Todd Meller Productions and High Sierra Lacrosse saying good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.